Early in the 21st century, there was no cartoon family like the Proud Family, and I thought it was time to pay them a visit. You see, they're making a comeback as they are louder and prouder than ever when Disney Plus revived their series, and I'll be killing two birds with one stone by telling you my experience on the show and the movie, because why not? Getting things messy so isn't what should be done here, meaning a spoiler alert is indeed necessary before I do my thing. Find the peeps in your social group, for we must talk the talk and walk the walk. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here's my double review on the Proud Family TV show and movie. The way the Proud Family TV show works is that we follow the lives of African American family with the last name Proud, as there are struggles of being a teenager and an adult. Although the series is fictional, the situations are real, even if there are a few examples of how said situations are handled that would not be done in our reality, but a majority of those solutions seen can and still are being used to this day. Penny is the main character, as she's an adolescent who often has peer pressure, despite the respect and embarrassment from parents. Oscar is the father who overprotects the kids, and while he shows his immaturity, he runs a business producing gross Proud snacks. Trudy, the mother, gives advice to Penny when she's troubled, and makes her husband do the logical things upon not seeing eye to eye. Sugar Mama is the grandma from Oscar's side of the family, seeing how she periodically beats up Oscar, generally has Penny's support, and has a pet poodle named Puff. BB and Cece are twin babies who cause chaos while appreciating their older sister. Other characters worth mentioning are the Blue Bully Trio Grist sisters, Pop Chick frenemy La Cienega, Geeky Zoe, questionably trustworthy Dejanay, and tech nerd Sticky. Each episode is different from the last, as there is no major plot, meaning the episodes don't quite build up to any huge event, so for the most part, you can watch them in any order you choose to, and you're more than welcome to skip some if you don't like certain topics. In the first season, the episodes range from the main family meeting their neighbors, Penny and her gang going on strike until they get their pay increased, rumors being spread, a tiger somehow being able to communicate with the protagonist, parodying The Matrix for a lesson in why you shouldn't download music illegally, and much more. There is, however, one episode you won't find on Disney Plus, and that would be Don't Leave Home Without It. No full explanation from the House of Mouse has been brought up regarding the episode's absence, yet one could argue it has something to do with the use of Destiny Child's Independent Woman. Oh yeah, I should have said this earlier, though there will be songs used every now and then, whether they be covers or the real deal. You can also count on guest stars and celebrities all over the place, albeit name drops, cameos, even parodies. As for the second season, it's basically more of the same, and hopefully that won't be the case for Louder and Prouder. But never mind that. What was in store at the time includes Penny ditching her pals for solo fame, fans trying to save a cancelled show, Oscar wanting to make $1 million basketball shot, students having a culture switch for educational purposes, and Sugar Mama proving that she's a better baseball coach than Oscar ever was. I'll have you know that 2 episodes there stopped airing on Disney Channel, one being Wedding Ball Blues due to Oscar accusing Clarence of being a gigolo, and the other was Who You Callin' Sissy because Michael was called a sissy. You know what's weird about all this? Both of them can be seen on Disney Plus. Yeesh, there are some strange things going with the streaming service in terms of what is and isn't acceptable that I'll most likely won't understand anytime soon. And speaking of things that will be difficult for me to comprehend quickly, I noticed the scheduling for episodes is a bit stretched. Apparently, a few episodes had 2-month gaps in between one another, and it took 1.25 years for the last 3 episodes of the season to air after the one that came before it. Am I forgetting anything else odd? How about Oscar telling Penny she can't date until she's married? Yeah, that's like saying you can't put icing on a cupcake until you've eaten it. What I'm implying is that Oscar's rule defeats the purpose of dating, to figure out if you want to wed the person you hung out with. What did I think of this show? It's alright. Not all bad, not all good, but I can tolerate it. The voice acting is always fully delivered. I admire the themes used. I like the Kwanzaa, Halloween, baptism, and dream episodes, along with some others, and I did manage to laugh every now and then, notably the various ways Oscar gets hurt. My problems are that in some of Season 1, the animation can be unsmooth, things occasionally get mean-spirited, it's hard to root for Penny when she's clearly in the wrong at times, Dejanay is a terrible friend, perhaps worse than La Cienega, and most of all, even looking beyond the episodes that aren't on Disney Plus or didn't rerun on cable, the showing for kids, meaning the TVG rating, is inaccurate. Since the show's been taken care of, let's move on to the film, and the scores will be revealed in a lickety-split. Serving as the show's series finale, we're taken to Dr. Carver's island at the beginning of the movie. He's working on something huge, yet it fails and it dissolves into peanut butter, meaning a key ingredient was missing. Meanwhile, Penny gets so excited about turning 16 soon that she fails her driving test. She and her friends later try out for spots in 15 Cent's dance group, and they got it, with more than their moves to say the least. The rapper gives the gals a ride, and he is kissing Penny upon dropping her off, and unfortunately, Oscar catches her. For that, she gets the worst form of grounded ever, as her birthday celebration is cancelled and won't be allowed to turn 16. Pretty sure you can't actually do that. Penny's reaction? She exclaims that she wishes Oscar wasn't her father, and when Trudy tried giving Penny a present from Oscar, she neglected it. Dr. Carver and Oscar both had snack presentation bad luck, and the former heard the latter say he had an everlasting formula, meaning snacks having it would never expire. How does Carver plan on taking the formula for his humanoid peanut project? By disguising himself as offering the Prouds a vacation to his island. Trudy made everyone go, as rebonding was certainly necessary. Not long after reaching shore, the family is presented with entertainment, but while it was happening, the cashew crew had been collecting something of value from each Proud, with Penny being unamused, wanting to get out of Dodge ASAP. Carver offers Oscar a partnership, and loads of money goes with it. Seemed like an unrefusable bargain, yet when the madman asked for the formula, Oscar wouldn't expose his secret. Thus, clones had been made as they'll do his bidding. Find the formula at the Proud's house. Whereas Oscar tried explaining his recent event, fake Penny forgot her communicator, and real Penny thought her family was finally leaving, so she went with them. The minute she was home, everyone else began their assignment, leaving the protagonist confused, although she got permission to hang with her group. It was like Penny believed her family cared about her, especially with all the perks she's been receiving. As for fake Penny, she follows and strangely obeys the real Prouds. A good version of Dr. Carver had been shown. The evil one is a doppelganger, and original Penny soon got tired of the family's abnormal behavior. One cashew had snuck on with Penny, who sought what it'd be like having a real family. Alas, fake Penny informed the other Proud clones where the formula is, in Penny's birthday locket. With the formula snatched, Penny and the good cashew seek help from her friends, and they use 50 Cent's yacht to approach the island, with it sinking upon arrival. Before the heroes could go any further, they had to do a dance-off with a group of funky cashews. Despite the victory, the Prouds were about to be fish food, but real Penny was at the rescue, and while more clones were unleashed, she convinced fake Oscar of the fun times. Evil Carver had come for his invasion initiation, prepared with a song and documentary of how society's future would be with nuts being treated as residents. Penny had to face her duplicate and the genius who made her, and just as Penny was about to save the world, Carver proposed he could give her a free life, live the way her heart would desire. Regardless of her family's imperfections, she loves her family for who they are, and put a lid on the huge peanut butter jar of a mess. Oscar gave Penny her birthday necklace back, and he realizes she's old and mature enough to make her own decisions. Penny was allowed to perform on stage with her friends and 15 cents, hence a nice ending. In spite of this, there was an extended ending, which I watched, and there, Penny got her driver's license, only for it to be used as Porknutto-Raid advertisement, and the drink made Puff ginormous, resulting in mayhem, with the massive Sugar Mama grabbing him so they can go home. Bet you're wondering what I say about this flick. Well, it's mostly good. The villain was amusing, primarily in the final act with his song and documentary. The animation was at its finest before the revival was made, and the story is one of the most interesting in the entire series, even if the theme is nowhere near as deep as the ones in the show. Having said that, there aren't that many giggles. Oscar, the guy who tried explaining the clones, is oblivious to the possibility that the Penny who he spent a majority of the vacation with was a clone. And it's criminal for a TV film to be longer than a theatrical one. I mean, Corpse Bride released the same year as this film, and that's 18 minutes shorter. Woo, it's rating time. The Proud Family TV show shall obtain 3 out of 5 stars. The movie earns 3.5 out of 5 stars, consequently leading to an overall score of 3.25 out of 5 stars. Yeah, the show did well enough to earn its revival, and you bet I'm going to see it. What other African American lead cartoons are worth checking out, and what other shows could get revived? I'm wondering. Want the fiction to spread? Then please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications. Don't forget to also comment below and follow me on Instagram for teasers and thumbnail previews of future YouTube videos. Thanks for watching, look forward to seeing you again, and have a good night-o!